out of the state park here, right next to Mount Rushmore. It was awesome seeing Mount Rushmore, actually. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
But now we are journeying out further west to hit up Yellowstone.
Woo!
I'm so pumped. This is one of the parks that I've always wanted to visit, and there's so many cool things. So now we ride.
Now we drink coffee.
You drink coffee.
Yeah.
Hey, where'd we just stop?
Starbucks!
Yep. We found one.
Best day.
There's surprisingly not too many out here, but she found one.
I could smell it.
Right now we're driving through Wyoming. The most interesting thing is that there are some pretty neat mountain features. Nothing huge, but like some pretty substantial, cool looking hills / mountains. But you can drive for miles and just see nothing but vast openness. But then you'll see cows scattered throughout. Like, where do those cows go? Do they just go back to the ranch where they're from? Where do they spend the night? That's a pretty long hike for a cow.
Poor cows.
Poor cows.
Oh, no.
I don't think I really understand how Wyoming works. Well, finding our campsite has been an adventure here
we did
in
run into
Yellowstone.
some very friendly people.
We did at the local bar.
Might have to go hit that back up later.
All right, so we're gonna go try to find the site now. Rachel got the map.
It's like a treasure map.
And now we gotta go hunt for the site. And then we're gonna get in our camper.
Maybe make some food. Maybe just sleep.
Sleep!
Or drink a beer.
That too. We need it after this. But once we do get in the camper, we're gonna tell you about our experience just driving through Wyoming and getting here. It was pretty intense. We're tucked in for the night. And before we go to bed, I did promise that I would tell you about what life was like driving through Wyoming. At first, it was casual, but then it just got extremely vast. Like, you could look out and there are different mountains and features and things, but there are no towns, no people. There are just scattered houses like every 10 miles. You won't be passing many people on the highway. So as you drive through, you really understand what the word lonely can mean. It's an intense drive, for sure. Then it started to get dark as we were maybe about 2 hours away.
That was probably the scary part.
I agree.
Driving in the dark.
Yeah, so of course it still stays the same in Wyoming. So you're driving, and now it's just pretty much extremely dark because there are no houses, there are no street lights, there's no communities around. So that's pretty eerie. But then once you get toward the national parks, we're staying in Yellowstone, there are a bunch of large mountains, we think, that kind of just come out of nowhere. It's super ominous, but we're not sure because some of them kind of look like clouds too, because they were so huge. So we're not really sure what the landscape looks like. We'll check it out tomorrow. Plus, we almost hit a deer. Mm-hmm. Rachel had to yell and tell me if there's a deer on the road. And it was just sitting in the road. It was just like, hey, I'm just chilling the road. What a sassy deer. And then she thinks that she saw a moose on the side of the road.
I don't think it was a moose. I think it was a big buck.
Are there moose in Wyoming?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It was huge, though. It was massive. Andrew didn't see it, but I was looking out my window, and there was just this huge... It looked like a deer, so I'm guessing it was probably like a buck.
Nice.
But the antlers were huge. Maybe it was a moose, but I don't think there are moose here. So.
And then continuing on, we eventually had the wrong GPS coordinates in. I put it in, and I was driving to somewhere random. Thankfully, it was in the same vicinity as our campsite. Rachel saw it on the side of the road, so then we turned around, and we finally made it.
We're here.
We are here in Yellowstone, and we're going to explore tomorrow, but we need to sleep. So we'll see you then.